If you want to make a king jaggy, turn up the speaker. It's DJ Cypher Lee in the mix.
That's what I try.
Hello. I believe it's a good afternoon to everyone already, right? Yeah. Okay, Roma has done me well, so I've been encouraged to market them. She says she wants you guys to live healthy, so make sure you live with a drink from Care Roma. Isn't that? Don't you want to become healthy or to be better than you are right now? Okay, our session is yet to start. We are just waiting for the IC team. They have finalized everything, so they are now finishing their lunch. Then they'll be joining us in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I would love to do some small, sanity in the room. It so happens that we are congested, yet we still have a big number which is coming. And now this is a special request. Only allowing people either from a business participant, meaning the two people who are invited. So if you're more than two, we are simply asking, let the third one wait from out. With the time, assuming you've gone through and I maybe read your company as one of the winners, you're free to come and join the group to take pictures. How about that? It's a request. Then the other one, we have members in our midst who were just invited as guests to see what is happening here. It's also a special request. You've had enough of what happens here. You can still see more by just standing at the back. Just make sure that the invited guests, the participants, and then our key stakeholders, that is NSSF, MasterCard Foundation, and implementing partner, then the other hubs. For the hubs, I still have justice to you. You stand outside. I have no business. Yeah, hub partners, even you stand outside because you need to cheer up when they've called on your business, which you supported. How would you support? How would you cheer up when your business is being great and you're seated? You may be so comfortable. So even hub partners, unless you're taking on a technical role, I advise you also to be outside. Yes. Then what else? I think for now, that is it. As we wait for the team to come, we shall start the afternoon session officially. Thank you.
Was for teaching and all that process. So coming to the university, like I had left. After lockdown, as we are doing crafts, the tourism was closed, everything was down. And that time I had a loan to service after serving the road. It was so difficult for me. So I joined, I looked for online sessions where they teach how to recover in business and what, because I had no way out. So someone directed me to groups where I found the Hi-Innovators. So that time when I reached there, it was so good. They introduced me to Hi-Innovators. They told me what to do. Actually, they told me to go through a course. I took it up, though it was very hard for me to do it because I didn't have a laptop and it was online thing. So I managed to stay with the university. They advised me to stay with the university so that they can take me through how I can go about it. After the course, we went, of course, for teaching and all that process. So coming to the university, like I had never done teaching. I have never got that experience of meeting people looking for money and there. So it was experience which was uncomfortable, but because I knew what I was looking for, and it was there. Because I wanted money for my business, to boost my business, to learn how we do business, I sticked. And the university helped me so much to go about it. So they built my confidence so that I can teach for the first time. I really enjoyed the experience from the time of meeting the university and the time of getting money. Though it was not easy, but it made a lot of difference in my business. After lockdown, as we are doing crafts, the tourism was closed, everything was down. And that time I had a loan to service after serving the road. It was so difficult for me. So I joined, I looked for online sessions where they teach how to recover in business and what, because I had no way out. So someone directed me to MOBS, where we formed Hi-Innovators. So that time when I reached there, it was so good. They introduced me to Hi-Innovators. They told me what to do. Actually, they told me to go through a course. I took it up, though it was very hard for me to do it because I didn't have a laptop and it was online thing. So I managed to stay with the university. They advised me to stay there with the university so that they can take me through how I can go about it. After the course, we went, of course, for teaching and all that process. So coming to the university, like I had never done teaching. I have never got that experience of meeting people looking for money and there. So it was experience which was uncomfortable, but because I knew what I was looking for, and it was there. Because I wanted money for my business, to boost my business, to learn how they do business, I sticked. And the university helped me so much to go about it. So they built my confidence so that I can pitch for the first time. I really enjoyed the experience from the time of meeting the university and the time of getting money. Though it was not easy, but it made a lot of difference in my business.
I work with Curad. Curad is an agribusiness incubator. I spoke about assessing and building commercial competencies for businesses. And you'll understand that for you to run a successful business, you need to build competencies in so many ways. There are technical competencies, commercial competencies, financial competencies, people's competencies. So the sky is just the limit. So for me, I was asked to speak about the commercial competencies. And of course, these are the competencies that speak to a business of how they are going to be successful and how they are going actually to generate money. You need to be compliant in so many ways. You need to register for URA. You need, because if you're not registered with URA, they will close your shop. Okay? So all these competencies, I mean, they work.
As the first. Okay. We dedicated this event to God in the morning, and I'm sure the same prayer is still blessing us. So allow me to open up the afternoon session. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with my utmost pleasure to, those guys behind are disturbing me, they're trying to distract me. Buy juice first, then you distract me well. You go to the tent outside and buy juice. All right, it's with my utmost pleasure to open up this session of the afternoon. We've gone through a series of activities. 2 weeks back, we had a boot camp. Then the weeks that followed, you guys have been working with our various partner hubs, trying to polish you up, making you investor ready to pitch before the investment committee. And that has happened today. At the end of the day, what we are looking out for is to make sure that everybody's desire is satisfied today. And one thing for sure, whether you take the money or you don't take it, you are all winners. If you care, you can clap. If you don't want, me have said it. Why I insist that you are all winners is because of the previous experience we've had with businesses. Those that actually were not selected, they still assumed to be winners because what they gained from the process has pushed them higher then maybe they would have gone with the money. So that simply means just reaching this stage, you are already a winner. None of us actually knows who has gone through, not even the ICs, because their work was just to award, and the system makes the final marks, or it makes the final declaration of who has clocked the mark, which is recommended for selection. So we don't know, but we shall wait what the final team will tell us, what has come from the system. So just to push time, we are going to have a series of testimonies, just 2 testimonies from people. One is a fresh business participant, and the other one, at the university setting, we call them retakers or people with backlogs. We're talking about those who came previously. They didn't win, but they got the courage to come back, to try again. And that's the same message we send out today. Even if it does not happen the way you thought it would, you always have a chance to bounce back. So in the interest of time, allow me to invite the CEO, Nectar Point, to come and share her story. This is her first time to participate in this program. So she will share with us how she got to know about the Hi-Innovator, her experience to reach this day, and what she expects to gain if, in case she was selected as a winner for this accelerator fund.
Thank you so much, Daniel, and everyone for this great opportunity. Good afternoon, entrepreneurs. Like they said, we are winners. I got to know about NSSF through NSSF Hi-Innovator course through a friend. I was so much into construction of my juice processing plant, and I didn't know that the opportunities to scale small businesses like ours. So when I heard of it, I really got excited. Throughout the training, it was Bob taking us through, I don't know how, the first sessions, and it was really enriching. I used to think I knew a lot, but that course was tough for me, though I managed to do it in 2 weeks. Apart from that, there was something called submission of interests or something like that, expression of interest. My business by that time, okay, we had not registered we had not acquired TIN number. So I was like, oh my God, where do I get this? How do I go about it? I'm going to start paying taxes and all that. But this acquiring NSSF certification and the TIN number was so good, because when I visited NSSF offices, I was told to make remittance for my employees. Even in the previous month, they told me to pay backwards. I was like, how? But I did that. And when I did that, my employees got so happy. I employ about 10. They were so happy. They're like, finally, we're in the system. We are getting money and all that. We're getting savings from this small employee Nectar Point. So grateful to be here. Lost words because of pressure on the outcome. But I'm really grateful to Cured. They've been so helpful. They're our partner. Team Cured, thank you so much. Your efforts have not gone to waste. The entire MOBS, this institution where we are today, and NSSF at large, there's so many things we learned, but if I even don't get the money today, a lot that I've learned from him, I'm going to employ him in my businesses and change. You as a business person, you think you know it all, not until you're subjected to training. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nectar Point Limited. I am sure if you're also a first timer, her kind of story must be pushing you to feel the expectations coming right away this afternoon. Up next is hourly taker. That is the university language. Diana, Richland Limited, please come and share your story. It's not easy for somebody to step back, but as the Bible says, a righteous man falls how many times? Now falling once and you start giving up. Wait for the seventh time. No, we don't need to wait up to there. So she will share a story of what failed her. These are the key things we need to hear from you. The judges must have told you why you didn't make it last time through your hub. So we want to know, what were you told last time that made you not get selected? And eventually, how did you work upon it to reach the level of being selected in the peer-to-peer activity to reach this level? And what are your expectations tonight? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel. Please allow me, Lynn. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like to be called a retaker. I am a winner in Jesus' name. My name is Diana Nabkanya Ademi. I am your female muchin judge. I slaughter animals. We sell meat. We add value to animal protein. My first attempt to this was last year, around October, November. Through Curad, I got to learn about the Hi-Innovator, and we gave it a shot. I had been in the corporate world for over a decade, but my entrepreneurial zeal could not let me build other people's brands and not do something for myself. So I came with a lot of zeal. I had a couple of friends actually who had won previously. And I was sure that given the problem we are solving for, we should be able to get the money. I did the course quickly. Within less than 2 weeks, I had finished the course. And so we came, pitch day came, and we presented our case. That time, the IC felt we were not ready for a reason or another. We got feedback. Generally, they felt we were not ready, whereas we had our books of accounts in place and all that. They felt that there is more we needed to work on. For example, at that time, we were measuring on just sausages. So they felt, is sausage enough as a product to actually be a scalable business? When it comes to impact, we were hardly working formally with any farmers. And so they thought everything we had learned through the course and the boot camp, if we went and worked on that, maybe we can have another chance. To be very honest, I was disappointed and devastated because generally speaking, I hardly fail. And that's why I don't like the retaker name. However, when my sister-in-law is a co-founder with me, we went back, we prayed about it, and we looked at the employees we have in the organization that look up to us every day. And we thought to ourselves, if we give up at this time, how many others have we let down? And we decided, no, we will not give up. We will try another time. I like using the example of the fact that many of us are not married to our first loves. So we keep trying. Just as we try at relationships, we thought we can as well give this another chance. Fast forward, we came back. We went through the boot camp again. And what I like about this program is that each time you come back, you actually learn something new. I remember the boot camp we had here a couple of weeks ago. They were saying things that were not said last year in November, even if they were the same speakers. So we learned, we are back, and we are hopeful. When we get this money, it's going to be a beginning of a great journey ahead. And I would just like to encourage all of us here that in case you don't get the money, at least the experience and exposure and the networks we built together as a team will get us out as better people than we came. Thank you very much, Danny.
Yonyama. Guys are looking at her as if they're not impressed by her speech. Please clap for her. She takes her seat. She's a female Muchinjaji in town. Okay. Up next, this speech day, what makes this speech day a success is a team of great people that are entrusted to analyze the presentations made by you, the small and growing businesses, and those we call the investment committee, or in short, the ICs. They come from different entities and they have different specialties, skills, and experience. And their role is basically to help us understand the businesses better and also help the businesses understand their operations better. Why? Because they are technical in different areas of your businesses. In that, I mean, they belong at least somewhere in the value chain. So whatever results that we shall get today are coming from a technical, experiential point of view. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to flash out the different, I know that word is confusing you. So I need a technical team to flash here the different ICs that have supported this program. That is Mr. James Satuhairi. Next, Miss Martha Moheire. You can be reading down. I think you can see words like specialists, technical this, technical that, right? All right. Mr. Sherula Max Mugarula. You can see even the type of questions that we're asking you are dependent upon their experience and technical areas. Move forward. Mr. David Mugabe. The way people at the back are not clapping, they are suspects. Move forward. Mr. David Mwonge. If you are doing a business and was asking you technical questions in coffee lines, coffee value chains, no wonder is an expert in that line. Are they done? One to go. One to go. Okay, fine. In that way, we would love to hear from one of the ICs to tell us the experience of what they have gone through to make this event a big success. The deliverable for this speech day is definitely winners, right? So they need to tell us what they've gone through this whole process of ensuring today we come up with our key deliverable, which is the key selection of participants that have gone through tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Ms. Brenda to come representing the IC and sharing the story of how they have managed to reach this point. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are they trying to bribe you?
Oh. Good afternoon, everyone. That's not a response for winners. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, that's more like it. So my job really is to speak on behalf of the IC members, but really the key people for this day is not IC members, it's not anyone else but you, the entrepreneurs, right? You are, without you, we would not be here. And your contribution to, you know, the work that you do, running a business and everything, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of mental strength, because I'm sure you've had a couple of disappointments, just getting everything going together. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of ability for you to be able to run a business and to make it sustainable up to this time. So we were very happy, and I'll speak on behalf of the IC members with the quality of the businesses that we saw today. Even those that may not take the money home, the businesses were really, really good. We like that you focused a lot on understanding your businesses, because like the MC said, we only saw your businesses. We interacted with your businesses for maybe 7 minutes, asked questions for another 7. It doesn't mean I know your business, but you started your business. You know the sleepless nights you've had. You know the effort you've put in to go and look for, to increase your business, to look for money, to source raw material, to put your markets, your products out there in the market. No one understands your business more than you. And whenever you are in front of anyone, even if, because you see, most people think to get money, you have to come in front of a panel like this. You could be at a party and you meet someone, you should be able in the shortest time possible to sell your business to that person. You could meet in the corridor and a person asks you, okay, what does Proud Farmer do? And then you start saying, you may lose an opportunity. And it's not always just about money. It's about, just help me put that off, sorry. It's also about strategic partnerships. You know, sometimes people think it's all about money, but even amongst yourselves, when you interact, your next client could be here seated, right? I could know someone who is, for example, who can, for example, stock your nyama, right? So it's beyond money. It's whenever you're looking for partnerships, it should not just be about money. It should be about people that can add value to you, advise you in different ways, whether it's about how you should, whether it's technical stuff or human resource, really anything. So the fact that you run the business, you started it and you own it, you should be in position to articulate it. If they wake you up from your sleep, tell me what your overall revenue is. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you see in the market in the shortest time possible. And also, the more time you put in to understand and own your business, the more you see the holes that you need to work on and improve your business. But beyond that, we were very happy with all the businesses. And we thank, sorry, I didn't put my phone on silent. And we thank NSSF, Outbox, MasterCard, for the opportunity to be able to interact with great businesses like yourselves. And we also thank the IC members for taking the time out for their feedback. And we wish you all the best. You're all winners and you're doing such a great, great, great job. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Brenda. I saw people at the back clapping so loud, thinking maybe you can change results now. That's in vain. Maybe you clap, she would consider you next time better. Oh, okay. At this point in time, allow me to invite Mr. Alex Rumanyika, the head of strategy NSSF.
Thank you. Yes, good afternoon. Huh? Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I just have very few words to say, mainly to thank people, and then also to give a bit of a picture of what the future looks like for this program. Maybe let's go back a bit, huh? And Professor or Doctor? Professor Diana is here, and it's important for me to say a couple of things because this program started really downstairs in many ways. Huh? And when we started this program, we didn't envision it would end up like this, huh? Because we sat in rooms trying to envisage what entrepreneurs need and want. And I think we have been overwhelmed by the response. I think it's fair to say that we've been overwhelmed. So we started co-creating this program with Moobs and Outbox, who's also here. And in the first program, the first round of programs, I think we had 21 businesses pitch, if my memory serves me well, and 5 got funded. And that is how the partnership with the MasterCard Foundation was born. So to look, that was COVID 2020, to look back and see how it has progressed to today is amazing, because we have achieved a couple of things. The first 3-4 years of this program were seated at Mestil, in the comfort of AC. Not that this is not comfortable, but certainly everyone who wanted to watch this part of the event could fit in the room. But we have achieved a couple of things. This program is for the entrepreneurs, and it is MOOBs and Impact and the like who are the ones who are actually in touch with the entrepreneurs. So we have achieved an important milestone in the sense that our role in being an incubator of an incubation program is starting to move to the back seat, and that is important. That's important. Why? Because your most important contact for success when it comes to these programs is your relationship with your enterprise support organization, not with NSSF. Our role is to try and catalyze. How can we make it be better, grow faster, and ultimately lead to people who have a retirement account? So I want to thank, first of all, start with the MOOBs and Outbox for being our midwives in terms of starting this program. I want to really give them a lot of thanks. So Professor Diana, we don't take that for granted. Remy was one of the people in the engine, and of course, Mr. Zulu. So thank you very much. Then another important part of the process of this program, which you cannot take for granted, is the investment committee. The investment committee gives this program credibility. Without the investment committee, there's no credibility. In Uganda, corruption has become a culture, a part of our culture. And in many programs such as these, corruption is endemic, truth be told. So you need to give it credibility for it to be sustainable. And I'd really like to thank our ICs. You've done an incredible job in lending this program credibility. So thank you. We don't take your time for granted. Really giving this time that you give to the program, honestly speaking, I don't think we give you enough for what you do. And I hope at some point we're able to address that. Then I'd like to thank the other hubs that are involved in this program. There are so many. We started with just the 2, MOOBs and Outbox. We're now 13, and we're moving to 20 at some point. They do an incredible job. I invited a couple of friends from Nairobi to watch this. They're probably downstairs. They can't fit here. One of them is a bit big. But one of the things that surprised them is that we're getting businesses from all over the country. I think this is one of the unique features about this program, is that businesses are pitching from all over this country. That is important because it shows that you're democratizing this process. Then some observations today, very important observations. Women are involved. Women are involved in shaping this country. It is evident today. When you come and watch the pitch, the pitch sessions today, women are going to be the game changers in transforming Uganda. You can't run away from that. So I think it's important that when you look at the future of this program 10 years from today, I believe personally it should have a bias for women because they're going to be the ones who are going to be transformative. But how do we make it unique from a value proposition perspective? I know we've had institutions such as Finance Trust, and a lot of banks are now trying to shape value propositions for women. I don't think anyone has really cracked it in a really good way. And I'm hoping that eventually, from an entrepreneurship support perspective, Hi-Innovator can become special in terms of providing a real value proposition to women-owned, women-run businesses. I hope that can be a dream that we push. As I finish, I want to recognize some entrepreneurs who are already trailblazers and are still coming here because they're giving this program credibility. I was amazed to see Bella Wine, honestly speaking. I couldn't believe that we are seeing entrepreneurs who have already taken off and they're actually coming and saying this program has relevance for me. What has that done? What that has done, it has validated where we want to take Hi-Innovator in the next 10 years. And I'll tell you, I'll just give you a glimpse of where the program is going. What we've realized is this cohort approach, and I mean every 2 years, you invite people, you run, you award. What we've seen, it doesn't actually address the main need of the entrepreneur. And that's what we have seen. And we want to change the program to address the main need. Because after you get this 20,000, are we really addressing your long-term sustainability? You think about it. You'll buy your machine, and then you still have a market that is not yet addressed. You still have things you want to do. This 20K, it's additional, it gives you a bit of pathway. But when you think about it, the path to sustainability is very long. It is very long. So we've realized that this 20K that we give, it is important. It pushes you a distance, but it is not ultimately sustainable. So for those who didn't win today, please be patient and also have hope. Because the way we want to change the program is to make the support that we're giving from a finance, from a technical perspective, we want to make it permanently available so that you unlock it based on your performance. How will that work? And I'm just giving a simple example. If you won 20K in the last cohort and you've achieved growth, say, or you've moved your turnover from 20 to, let's say, 50 tons, and then you have a growth plan to make it regional or national, you should be able to apply to this program where we've been able to attract other different financiers. It could be financiers for assets. It could be financiers for long-term finance, whatever it is. So we're trying to create a blended finance program where you unlock capital based on your performance and your growth plans. So in other words, we're moving a bit away from the cohort approach. The cohort approach will stay, but once you have won and you're inside, what next? So what we're trying to do is address the what next. But even some people, truth be told, this program might not be fit for them. They need something bigger. So how do we attract those players so that it is still easy for you to unlock that financing without what we know are traditional barriers in the formal system? We know the formal system, if you don't have collateral, it is still difficult. So I'm just trying to send the message that the program is going to continue to evolve to address your needs, and it's important that you're patient, especially the ones who may not have won today. It's important that you take a long-term view, because I've given you a glimpse of what the program is going to evolve. We have recognized the need. Finally, let me thank NSSF board and management for continuing to bless this program with resources. This is members' money. Ultimately, we are hoping that the value we get is that you're able to employ more people, they contribute, and this program continues to be sustainable. So my final message to you is, please take making contributions on behalf of your employees, take it seriously. One day you will be old. One day you won't have the energy to run the business as effectively as you're doing today. That retirement money is important. So please take that part of your obligation to the program important. And I wish all the people here best of luck as we open and read the awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alex. As usual, the members didn't clap. They didn't hear your promise well. Members, please, after hearing from Alex, that's a big promise that you must adhere to. It's a pleasure to hear from you. Whenever we have our bosses in our midst, we feel excited because they come with such promises. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, there is a brand name, a household name that everybody keeps talking about in the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Alex has just spoken about that same name. Allow me to invite the director of the MOBS Entrepreneurship Innovation and Incubation Center, Dr. Diana Ntamu. She sits on several boards. That's why I call her a household name in the ecosystem.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Daniel. Our partners from NSSF, Alex is here to represent NSSF. Outbox, Mr. Richard Zulu, and your wonderful team, members of the investment committee, the remarkable ladies, the women entrepreneurs, and the gentlemen
the teams from the different hubs or entrepreneur support organizations, our own team here at the MOOBS Entrepreneurship Innovation and Incubation Center, led by Remy, mentors, Daniel is here. I can't tell you how much I'm excited this afternoon. I'm very happy because when we were here the other day, starting this program of supporting the ladies, I could see a lot of people excited, expecting a lot, and I could not wait for this day. I can tell you that at MOOBS, we're very happy to be part of this partnership. Professor Mumwezi is not here, he's in a meeting, but I'll tell you that he has sent you warm regards. And to say, Alex, that we are very happy to be part of this program. I'll tell you why. What the Hi-Innovator is doing is to use a very unique approach to reach out to those women that had been left out. And I'll tell you that it is challenging supporting entrepreneurs in this country. We recently conducted a study. We've spoken to 1,882 women all over the country. We were just studying women entrepreneurs to understand their needs and challenges. Access to finance is always top on the list. They'll tell you, even when it is not that, but the first thing people tell you is, we need money. They'll tell you a lot of other things. And for us as researchers, we also make our observations. Yesterday I was part of a meeting that was talking about how to support innovation in this country. And somebody made a comment. They said, the problem with our entrepreneurs is that they cook a solution without identifying or understanding the problem. So I can tell you that there are a number of challenges that entrepreneurs in this country are navigating. But what the Hi-Innovator is doing is to make it easier for that group of entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, that has previously been left out. The results are remarkable. And what I've also appreciated about this partnership, ladies and gentlemen, is that the journey of the entrepreneur is complex. It's not a linear journey that I'll move from A, B, C, D, no. It required NSSF, Outbox, MOOBS, and other players to come together. Each one of us brings something unique to the table. And I can tell you that if we are going to support entrepreneurs in this country, this is going to be the best way. I am a researcher on collective action. There is no way organizations work together without sharing a common purpose. And I want to appreciate you. For all of us, I'm happy that all of us have a common ground. We want to see entrepreneurs move forward. We want to see businesses growing, because that way we're going to get to Vision 2040. And what I appreciate about this program, and Alex, you said it, because when I'm talking to Remy, she's going up country. Most of these programs don't get to the women up country. We are in Kampala. But the entrepreneurs who are solving the real problems are on the ground. And what the Hi-Innovator is doing is to go and look out for them. I do not see, by the way, this is one of the most unique programs which looks for the entrepreneur where they are. Most of the time, the entrepreneur looks for support. But in this program, we are looking for the entrepreneur. So I want to appreciate you, NSSF Outbox, and the other hubs for this program, because you are solving this problem using a unique approach. So I would like to pledge the commitment of MOOBS to this program. It's been a learning journey. Together, we've learned so much together. And to me, I think we need to document this. What lessons have we learned, so that the other players in the ecosystem can also take the lessons. To the ladies in this room, I would like to congratulate you. and to say that whereas we have ladies taking away money today, which is a very good thing, but there is a lot more than that. And I know that the time you've spent in this program, working with your mentors in the different hubs, you have received so much feedback that can help you grow your business. So if you're not taking money away today, your time will come. And Alex said that maybe you're not yet ready, but when the time comes, you are going to get that money. One of the challenges we found when we were doing our study was that women, we have remained with small and micro businesses. The question is, where is the problem? Are we thinking big enough? I know you have done a growth plan, but is it big enough? Is it big enough to change this country? This morning we had a speaker on our Become a Better Entrepreneur series who talked about purpose-driven entrepreneurship. What is your purpose in this business? What is it that you're looking for? So that even when the hard times come, you will not back out of this journey. And I want to mention that I want to encourage you, because we want to see women, large women entrepreneurs, each other for quite some time. But I know that she always has that very big, when you talk to her, she has this very big dream. And for me, this is where we want the women businesses that have been in this program to go. We want to know that this lady was in the Hi-Innovator program, and this is the business that she has established. So today is the beginning, like Alex mentioned. Everything is about what your aspirations are. And for us as MOOBs, we want to see women also run big businesses. When we are looking for women entrepreneurs to speak to our other entrepreneurs, we cannot get many names. You have about 3 to 4, and that's it. In fact, others even hide. They don't want to come out. We want the women to run big businesses, and we want you to come out. We want to celebrate you. We want to inspire. We want you to inspire the rest of this nation. So the ladies that participated in this program, I would like to request that you aspire to grow way beyond possibly what you think now, because you received support in this program. I believe that the connections that you've made, the people that you've met in this room, the hub where you are, there are a lot of resources that you can tap into in order for you to grow your business. I would like to pledge the support of the center. We are here, and I'm glad that the Invest Committee also has a number of experts who work in different spaces and whom I know will be very much willing to support you. Let me take this opportunity to wish you the very best, to wish the winners, happiness as you enjoy the money, but we also tell you that there is a lot more that you can get. Hi-Innovator is giving us the beginning, but there is a lot more that you can explore. Those of you that did not win the money, your money is coming. Please go and work on the feedback and do not get tired. Remember, help is around the corner. I want to appreciate members of the investment committee for the feedback. I know this is given enough feedback for these ladies to go out and try things out, but also to promise that the hubs are here to support you. So members of the investment committee, thank you very much. I know you've worked hard since morning. I would like to thank NSSF again for being different. Who knew that NSSF would get into this space? Because this space, we think it is meant for some people, but NSSF says, no, I want to come in and do this. NSSF, thank you. I would like to thank you, Zulu, Richard, my colleague, my friend, with whom we find each other in so many spaces where we support entrepreneurs. I love your vision, your passion to support entrepreneurship in this country. It is people like you that are changing the landscape in the ecosystem. How do we support entrepreneurs? And then you live it. I really want to thank you very much, and your team. I would like to thank the team from MOOBs, Remy. I want to appreciate you very much. Please come. Remy. breathes, lives Hi-Innovator. So when you want to see her smile, talk about Hi-Innovator. Remy here is our champion. Remy, thank you very much for the wonderful job that you've done. Remy has a team that she works with. Daniel is here, and we have Rachel, we have Kahandi, we have other mentors, a number of mentors with whom Remy works. They look for entrepreneurs. And me, there is a place where I go in Hoima to talk to entrepreneurs in the Catholic diocese. I tell Remy, I met some women in Hoima. Can we get them into Hi-Innovator? Remy is very passionate. She's very hardworking, plus the rest of the team. Please, thank you very much. We also have another team here in MOBS. I think we have the MOBS e-learning team. They're also here. They organize this room. They make sure that everything is working well because they know that there is a lot that is expected from them. I would like to thank you very much. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, MOBS Entrepreneurship Innovation and Incubation Center is supported by MOBS management. What I really like about Principal Professor Muhwezi and the rest of the team is that when we come to them with ideas of what we want to do, they give us a go-ahead. So this is possible because we have support here in MOBS. I want to thank management, MOBS management. And lastly, I would like to propose, and I think I've proposed this to Zulu before, there is so much we can learn from this program. There are so many lessons we can share with the players in the ecosystem. As MOBS, we would like to volunteer to document through research the lessons that we are learning from Hi-Innovator. And I know that at a conference somewhere, we can organize a conference in the ecosystem and we showcase the ladies that the products of this wonderful program. We'll be very happy to do that. Thank you very much. And I wish everybody else a good afternoon and hope to see your businesses in the sky. Thank you.
Tell you guys clap for our director. Somebody that is proposing something big in the ecosystem should not be taken for granted. Okay, I think the time has come. In a few minutes from now, we shall be. Why is everybody smiling? Okay, we shall be knowing those who are selected as winners. But I've been doing the talking since morning. At this point in time, there's somebody who announced himself here as my co-MC and is better known for doing this job of announcing the winners. Join me to invite my friend, Demuchozi in the building, Mr. Festo Nyakana, to do what he does best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm here as a bearer of good news, yeah? I don't carry any bad information for you. I'm here to bear to you only good news, okay? Whether you partake that news as good, it's up to you. If you partake it as bad, well, I have good news for you still. That there are opportunities coming ahead of you. One window closes, another door opens, okay? And that is how life works, okay? So don't stone me as we walk out of here that I did not read your name. You already sealed your fate at some point, yeah? Fate at this point in time. But you'll be given another chance to unseal and open your fate for a new beginning and a new ending, okay? So the opportunity is here for you. The opportunities are here for you. They are not ending today. They are continuing over and over again as long as the NSSF, the Hi-Innovator program, lives, okay? Cool. So I have been given a simple task to announce to you who it is that is walking away with a conditional award of 20,000 US dollars. When they mention 20,000, you may think it's little money, yeah? But it's not little money, like I mentioned to you. When some people have received 37, they give you that money in 2 tranches, 37 million. Some people have run on the streets there, coming to appreciate the team at NSSF. We have seen the celebrations, yeah? And you'll see some people will cry out of happiness. Others will, those who have not received will also maybe tear a bit, but the opportunities are not ending today, okay? I had mentioned a little earlier the team that we have worked with, the team of investment committee members. I am not aware they had already showed the team again. If they had, then allow me to go direct, okay? Yeah. Allow me to go direct to what has brought me here. And the time is now. A little earlier would have been too early. A little later would have been too late. Time is now. That music is what will welcome you to the stage. But the first dancer who will appear on the stage will be Dr. Diana, because she's the one who will be congratulating the first winner for this cohort. Oh, she has given an excuse that she has not danced in a long time. And yet she suggests that the person who is coming from you as the first winner will give her the tune, yeah, to dance up to. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I will announce to you our first winner for the 20,000 US dollars, and that is an equivalent of 75 million Uganda shillings. Ladies and gentlemen, our first winner for this money is none other than ding. Our first winner is none other than, you get it? Company Limited. At your farm, are you struggling with customer shortage? Are the cameramen down? Okay, you can get a little closer to Doctor here. And yeah, congratulations, Grackham Farmers Hub Company Limited. Are you interested in finding pasture for your animals? They are the people you can reach out to, and they will serve you the best deal, yeah? Especially if you're a farmer in the city here who would not have where to feed your or to graze your animals from, yeah? They are the people to go to. Congratulations, Grackham Farmers. Doctor, you'll stay around for a second winner. And ladies and gentlemen, I will usher to you on stage the next winner, who is none other than Yellow Star Produce and Food Processing. Congratulations. Are you interested? Do you have a little one growing up and they are lacking very nutritious foods? They are the people you can reach out to and they will serve you the best deal. Wherever you are, they said they will reach out to you. So better go with their contact and you'll be able to enjoy their services. Congratulations, Yellow Star Produce and Food Processors. Okay, you can go. Alex, you have to come back to the stage. Alex will present will congratulate rather our next winners. And ladies and gentlemen, our next winner this afternoon is none other than, you should, if you were wise enough, you would mention your name. But our next winner, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the one and only. Go speed. Congratulations, Sky Limited. You have fruits that are going to waste in your area. You have products, mangoes, and all the other fruits that can be processed, get juice out of them. They are the people, they can at least provide to them the products that they need, the raw materials. Congratulations, Go Sky, Uganda. We have, DJ, that was a good song. I think it's a our next winner, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the one and only he or she, Super Bright Products Limited. It was reported that one of the fastest ways to fight red eyes and COVID and other very communicable diseases is by washing your hands. Are you in shortage of soap? These people will set you out. You reach out to them and they certainly will give you a food. Congratulations, Super Bright Product Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, our next winner for the 75 million Uganda shillings this afternoon is none other than the bold ones who were here to witness Richland Foods Limited. She was practicing to dance, that's where she got the injury. I know very well lovers of meat, yeah? Today was reading in the monitor, someone had been killed having been invited to, having been promised meat. A woman was promised that if she visits this guy, they will prepare meat. And suddenly she was killed. But are you interested in fresh meat, not GMO meat? They will be able to serve you an amazing deal wherever you are, whether you have a party or a small celebration, a big celebration, or even for home consumption. They will be there to serve you right. Congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next winner in the building. And this is none other than one of you who is bold, strong enough, and we're here to witness their courage, their strength, and their success. And these are the ones and the only ones. Nectar Point Limited. Well, the dance is good for you.
When you hear the music, make me just start to dance. When you hear the music, make me just start to dance.
I know some of you complain that alcohol gives you a headache, or alcohol gives you a headache, or you get a hangover. These people will serve you the best fresh juice. If you want smoothies, I'm told they make very amazing ones, and they will serve you good deal. All the way from Guru. Congratulations. Is James here? Kahiro. Is he in? Okay. Mr. Mugabe, you can come and congratulate our next winners. Welcome, Mr. Mugabe. David, investment committee member, who is going to congratulate our next winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the DJ is doing you great justice. Don't disappoint him, okay? So our next winner this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than one of you who is seated right there. I do not know in which row. One and only Excellent Enterprise. Congratulations. Are you interested in Kalo? Are you interested in Kalo? You need that porridge from millet. They are the people who will serve you the deal. Wherever you are, they will find you. Just reach out to them. Make sure you go with their contact, okay? Congratulations. Congratulations. And enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, our next winner this afternoon is none other than one among you, seated as anxious as anyone else whose name has not been read. And that person is none other than one appearing on the stage. Instead of taking some very instant coffee that is dangerous for you, these people have amazing coffee that they will sell to you. They have even called it honey, honey coffee. And I'm told, I thought it is as sweet as honey, but they told me the skill is that they do not wash off that very sweety layer outside. So it is why they call it honey. You don't need sugar. After all, sugar is dangerous for you. So you will enjoy their coffee. Congratulations, Elgon Sita Honey Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, among you is our this afternoon. And they are none other than someone I am looking at direct in the eye. But Oliver's coffee. Congratulations. 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 Oliver's coffee. Again, instead of taking instant coffee, why not rely on the businesses in the Hi-Innovator? And they are a better version for that. They will serve you the best coffee that can ever think of in the country. Congratulations. Congratulations, Oliver's Coffee. Let me say, we are happy for you. I'm sorry. Oh, the one Richard Zulu. The floor is yours to congratulate our next winners. Well, 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 well. He carries a lot of weight also on you, because he has a lot to say in the ecosystem, like they told you. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our next winner this afternoon. And it is none other than someone I'm seeing among you. And they go by the name of I watched their book and they mentioned that the word gender means to move or to go, yeah? That instead of traveling thousands of miles, why not reach out to them and they deliver that coffee wherever you are at the comfort of your home? And with their coffee, I'm told you'll be able to perform so many miracles. Congratulations. Congratulations. The teacher, you have done a wonderful job. You've not disappointed us, yeah? You are making those still seated feel more changed. And those who are coming on the stage are enjoying the dance, yeah? And ladies and gentlemen, before you is our next winner. And that winner is none other than.
The sun
Coffee is very wonderful for everyone, male or female. But men, you better not go without some coffee from us. You will give us the miracles that happen next. So we have our next winner, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon. And that winner is none other than the people who have appeared here, whose name is read. This is the story of how the business came. There was an individual during the COVID time who was engaged in very serious activities. And as a result of those activities, 2 babies were born. Pampers became very hard to buy, and they decided to start a business that makes reusable Pampers. Congratulations, congratulations. So Mungi can surely dance. Mr. Mungi is an amazing coffee expert. No wonder after these so many businesses, he decided to come and do the award himself. Especially those guys who are doing coffee. He is the expert who can guide you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our next winner. And the next winner this afternoon is none other than the one and only in the building, the beloved microverse. Are you struggling to get to the market with your produce? Are you struggling to have in place a platform where you can be linked to the people to whom you can sell your products? They are the deal. They are the people who should be able to serve you the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you our next winner this afternoon. I can feel you breathe very hard. I can feel the tension in your heart. But ladies and gentlemen, our next winner this afternoon is none other than one and only Chikazi Agri Products. She doesn't know whether to smile or to cry, to dance or not to dance. But congratulations, because they make use of pure millet. If you are interested in processed millet grain, or even unprocessed, you'll be able to reach out to them. They can get you in Shano, the flour. They can get you even the porridge in itself, in its form. They will be able to serve you a good deal. Are you interested in having kalo? They will serve you a good deal. Congratulations. Congratulations. We have our next winner. But before I bring forth the next winner, ladies and gentlemen, I can feel the pressure build up in the room. As a matter of fact, there are still some of you who will come here, okay? Yeah, so Julian, you could come to the stage. Julian is the program lead for the Hi-Innovator program at NSSF. We appreciate the work that you do, and we heartily thank you for all the dedication and the love and the passion you put in making sure that this program works. So she will congratulate before you our next winners this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you the next winner in the house, and that's none other than Johnson Mega Enterprises. Congratulations. One thing I found very amazing is that when we are running women cohorts, we see more tears than we see laughters and dances. I'm always amused at how women express their joy. For them, the joy is in tears, yeah? Congratulations. So whenever you see some woman crying, sometimes you may have trouble interpreting the reason for the tears. You may think it's bitterness, and yet it is extreme joy. And congratulations, congratulations. We have our next business, ladies and gentlemen. And that business is called Global Health and Children's Hospital. Find trouble getting health services in a country like ours, they are just a call away and they'll be able to serve you in the best way possible. I'm going to invite one of our hosts, Ms. Remy Chirunda. Just as information and Karango, we run some businesses on the side, yeah, aside from supporting Hi-Innovator as staff and team, yeah. But Remy and I are thinking of running a business. I am a pastor and she'll be translating. So be at liberty to join our church. Next time we announce to you where we shall be meeting, yeah?
Stage.
This is at the initiation stage for now. We shall let you know our next steps and we pitch also before you. So Remy is going to congratulate our next winners. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you a business that's not in ideation, but one that has already hit some milestones. And this is none other than Smart Agrotech, Unlimited. All the way from Gilgit. Agrotech. I mean, Smart Agrotech, Uganda Limited. For all the work that you are doing. You can go on here. You start your allow me to invite another strong lady from Outbox, who also is in charge of ensuring that things are done. The super big or the super hub, there's a lot of work in ensuring that things are done properly. And one of the brains behind the success of the program is the one Miss Perez Apio Masinde. Everything you put your hand on, you never open doors. You start to feel Are none.
That's what
Congratulations to the team. She's not only a team of one, but there are other people behind. Are you interested in amazing yogurt, in amazing ghee? So you should be able to reach out to her for presenting to you the best yogurt, the best ghee. So ladies and gentlemen, I have some news for you. That today we had a total of 25 of you appear before a panel of investment committee members. And of the 25, there have been 18 of you. She was the last to walk here among the people picking or going with the 25,000 US dollars. I know this is a little disheartening, and yet it bears news and hope because I'm going to announce to you what is coming next. On the 13th day, no, you can stay a bit. She will also tell us further steps. But did you know that on the 13th day of this month, today is 9th, yeah? That means we are only 4 days away. They will be announcing the next cohort, which will be opening, and you'll be free to come back and begin the process. Is there any better news than that? Absolutely not. I can assure you that the exercise, as rigorous as it has been, has equipped you as an Olympian. So the next time you will come back, you cannot fail. Make sure, however, that whatever feedback the investment committee members have given you is put into practice, okay? Make sure you put whatever feedback you have been given into practice, and you'll be here better and stronger. Congratulations to all the winners this afternoon. And one Ms. Perez Apio will share with us the next steps for those who have come here. And for those of you who have not come, what will happen next to you? Congratulations, congratulations to all the winners.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. So my name is Perez, like Festo mentioned. I work at Outbox. So congratulations to all of you that have won today, and those who haven't, don't lose hope. So like Festo mentioned, we have another cohort that's coming up on Monday, 13th. And it's an open cohort, open in terms of it's both accepting female and male-owned businesses. Yeah, so you have a chance to take part in it. The sectors we are going to work with are digital economy, agriculture, light manufacturing, and the creative industry. I repeat, agriculture, light manufacturing, digital economy, and the creative industry. You can tell on the website, but to reiterate the criteria for eligibility, of course, you must be registered at least 2 years ago with your RSB. We don't accept single member companies in the general cohort. So if you're a single member company, unfortunately, you will not qualify for this cohort. Right? We are together. This one is for the people who have not made it, but also those who have made it, you can tell your friends, yeah? Then, of course, you must have raised revenue of 10 million per annum in the last 2 years. You must be willing to give an NSSF 6% equity stake in your business. Definitely, you finish the academic course, and the person applying, or let me say the business owner, should have done the academic course. So if you are a business owner and you've tasked your employee to do the course, you will not be able to qualify for this cohort. It has to be the employer who actually did the course. What else? Yeah, then you've not raised 1 billion Ugandan shillings or more from debt, equity, or grants. Those are the major things. More details are on the website. The call will be going out on Monday. So get in touch with your ESO or your hub to find out more information. So for those who have been awarded today, remember that you're conditional winners subject to due diligence. So this means you're going to come to your premises to verify what you've been pitching and the information you provided us ever since you enrolled for Hi-Innovator. The due diligence will start from 20th to 31st of May, but between 13th and 20th, you will fill out the due diligence form where you'll submit more information about your business. Then you'll also be required to undergo a credit reference check. We shall have an information session, I believe, next week to tell you all about it. And the cost for this check is just 10,000 shillings, which will be borne by you. 10,000 Ugandan shillings. It will be borne by you. So it's not coming from the 20,000 USD that you've just won today. So between 13th and 20th, you will fill out the due diligence form and this assessment form. Please make sure you have all your documents in place. We shall share with you a checklist of what you want to see on Monday. We'll share the checklist of the things you want to see, all the documents you need to submit, so that when you attempt to fill out the form, you have everything that you need. Don't attempt to fill it out without the documents because it will take you longer to submit. When we come for the site visit, please make sure that your team is present. And by the team, we mean mostly the management team and the leadership team, and maybe some of the people who run the operations. The site visit will start on 20th of May and will end on 31st of May. So make sure before the deadline of 20th, you've actually submitted your forms. The site visit will be done on a after a form has been filled out on a first come, first serve basis. So if you fill out your form on 20th, expect your visit to be done around 31st of May. Unless your hub doesn't have any other businesses to visit, but we schedule them on a first come basis. The seed funding will start from 27th of May to 7th of June. So if they visit you first, you stand a better chance of receiving your money on 27th of May. But if you're the last, of course, you'll go up to June. So why the long process? We need to verify the information that you've submitted. We need to also prepare a comprehensive report that you can consume and understand why the decision was made to either fund you or not fund you. Then you'll also be required to develop a work plan for the seed funding that you've actually won today or the investment. You've already started the process by developing your one-page strategy, so it will be easy for you. And then we shall proceed to contract signing. Contracts will only be signed by those who have passed due diligence. So if you don't receive a contract, you just know that you didn't make it. And of course, we shall have a meeting with you to explain why you didn't make it and what you can do to improve to qualify for the next call. So some of the things to note are: one, we do not fund the purchase of land due to the complicated land system in Uganda. We all know that some lands are not titled. So you buy a land, you sign a contract with an LC, and then someone else comes and claims it, right? So we don't fund land purchases. Please don't spend the money before it hits your account. Don't start making promises and tell people now, money is coming, money is coming. No, until it hits your account. Until it hits your account and you sign that contract, please don't make any commitments. So one of the reasons why there can be delay in you receiving the funding is because you've delayed in submitting your documents. So let us say you filled out your diligence form and then your ESO is asking you for more information and they're saying, please provide me maybe with shareholder agreements or capitalization table. And then you take another 2 weeks to provide that. That means you've delayed your seed funding by another 2 or 3 weeks. So make sure you work with your ESO closely to provide the documentation that's required. I already talked about contracts being signed by only those who have actually passed due diligence. Again, I'm repeating that you're all, those who have been awarded, you're provisional winners. So until you sign that contract, you don't receive the 20K. Yeah, I think that's it from me, unless any of you has questions. Oh, so for those who have not made it and you're going to go and you want to take part in cohort 4, you don't have to go to the academy unless you're a director who didn't do the academy course and you want to apply. You would have to do the academy again, but ideally you don't have to. You're going to just start from the application process where you receive a link, fill it out, resubmit your application. Make sure your application addresses the feedback that has been shared today by the ICs. Otherwise, you'll even not make it to pitch day and you'll wonder why you didn't make it to pitch day the previous time you did. You get? Because we keep that information and say, okay, these were the improvement points for the addressed. Okay. Then maybe another thing, for those who didn't make it, make sure you still maintain the relationships with your ESOs. Don't get mad and frustrated and start sending emails, letting them know that you're mad. No, maintain the relationship, ask for feedback so that even if you don't want to switch an ESO and move to another ESO, you do it in a cordial manner. Yeah? Don't go on Twitter and start saying, have XYZ. I didn't like your support, right? Okay, I think that's it from me.
Thank you so much, Perez. And well, has it not been an honor to have you, ladies and gentlemen, participate, do your best, and work so hard? Your effort is not in vain. Even when you have not received the 20,000 US dollars or the 75 million, at least you have gotten the knowledge. And I adore you. The fact that you are courageous enough, you are bold enough to stand here and present your business. You should know how many people do not have that opportunity. Did you know, just as a matter of statistics, that there are as many as 214 businesses who wanted to be in this room but didn't have the chance? Did you know that the first sieving could only allow 165 to proceed to the next? Did you also know that of the 165, only 99 were allowed to proceed a little bit? Also, of the 99, many were thrown off and they did not receive any further support aside from the learning. And we only had 56 of you appear to pitch and get feedback from experts. Yeah, even up to that level, appreciate whatever fortunes have fallen your way. More will come your way, even if they have not, those fortunes have not fallen on your side. Now, you can be sure better days are ahead of you and more fortunes will appear before you as a prophet of God. Yeah, this I have said. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will invite all the winners for this cohort to come forward, and we shall have a photo of you taken as we celebrate. Our investment committee members will join the let's do something right, because we shall have a big number here. The floor might not be sufficient to contain them all, but please do your deed. Peter, you can play a bit of song, I'm thinking. Congratulations to you again. But Peter, you can do better. Some of you could squat.
The only woman worthy to carry your babies. What do you mean? As I like to never say this.
Smile, yeah. You can raise your hands. You can celebrate and shout, sing whatever song you've got to say. Congratulations. Now the investment committee members can join you in the photo, and people can go on. Cameraman, if we are done, you can sing for us. People get to dance, yeah?
From the moment when I put my tongue, begging the reduction, I think the woman
Let's get to smile, yeah? Right, congratulations. Congratulations.
Yes, for Jesus.
All the hubs in the building, the floor is yours.
Your goodness and mercy never fall upon me. All of my days. When I'm collected, they can tonight, when I'm collected, they can tonight, when I'm yes, for Jesus.
Our partners, please come forward.